fellow Govs. Welcome to another PeayLink tutorial. This is part 1 of the personal menu and tools section of the platform. So you can see that I am already logged in to PeayLink. You can see right here in the top right hand corner, my face is there. You might have your initial in a little colored dot, and this is exactly where we're going to click to get to our personal menu. So starting from here, you're going to click the circle and it's going to slide out from the side. The first thing we're going to take a look at is our account. So this is where you can go to set up your profile, to add in that picture if you would like to, and you can change this as frequently as you'd like. You can also adjust some of the fields within the profile information. You can add contact information if you choose. This is not required. You can also take a look at your privacy settings. This is where you can opt what you would like to be shown from the information that you've added to individuals from our campus community who have access to view your name within the system. The one tab that you definitely should take a look at are your notifications. So just like any other app or platform, when things happen, you'll be sent notifications. For PeayLink, those notifications go to two places. One is the system itself. There's a notifications tab in that personal menu, and the other is to your campus email, your student email. So you need to read down through each of these different types and decide if you would like to receive that campus email to alert you. Now, we do recommend that you do leave your notifications on for the important things. So the important things would be event invitations, to get notified when you are invited to attend an event on campus. Event ratings, this is for after you've attended the event. If the host would like you to rate the event, there's a star rating, very much like a Yelp type of rating where you can give some feedback to the host. The form submission confirmation, if you find yourself utilizing several online forms, then you may want to receive that email notification that it has been received and approved by the host of that form. Membership invitations is another one that really should be left on, because this is how you're going to be informed that either a student organization or a campus department has sent an invitation to you to join their page. You can also opt to receive a notification when a membership request is approved. So this is if you have requested membership by clicking the blue join button on a page, and you would receive notification that it has been approved. And then there's news article discussions and organization news articles. So again, the most important ones would be event invitations, event ratings, and membership invitations. From there, you can make some choices about what type of notifications you'd like to receive. You'll see that there's also advanced preferences that you can dive a little bit deeper into notifications if you'd like. And this final tab is interests. Now, this is actually a tool that is currently under development by Campus Labs, which is the company that the platform is created by. And so in the future, what will happen is if you rank the interests that are available, student organizations and campus departments who have a match in those interests would receive your contact information to reach out to you. Again, this tool is under development. It is not yet live, and so it's not something that you need to do, but certainly you could go ahead and rank those interests for when that tool becomes fully developed. So again, that's simply where you can update your account information. Now going back and clicking again on my little picture, if you've added one, or your initial, will slide out your personal menu. The next thing you're going to see is Event Pass. Now, Event Pass is very important. There is a separate video that you will need to watch and prepare to download your Event Pass on your phone. This is the tool that we utilize to check students into events and activities on campus, and it will be heavily used in the fall to also help us track for COVID-19 contact issues. So if someone is tested positive and they've attended an event, we're going to be able to alert other students that they may have come in contact and help keep everyone safe. So definitely check out that separate video about how to download and use your Event Pass. Moving past that, we're going to look at event history. So once you have attended an event and checked in, this event history is exactly what it sounds like. It is a listing of all the programs that you have attended. It will give you what the program was, what type of event, the date and the time, who hosted it. It gives you an opportunity to add a personal reflection. So after you've attended an event, if there's something that you want to write down about your experience or something that you learned, you can add a reflection. And if you're looking and you're not quite remembering what that event was, you can click the event details button and it will open up in a separate tab so you don't lose your place, and it will take you out to the event itself so that you can be reminded of what was this event that we attended. This one happened to be a very interesting event of a psychic medium that was brought on campus by our Gov's Programming Council. It was a very cool evening. And so the great thing here is that this is literally being captured for you. Now, the next tab is your memberships. So not only the events that you've attended, but also the student organizations and the campus department pages on PeayLink that you have followed are tracked right here for you. And you're going to see that you've got a current memberships tab and then a past memberships tab. So if you've left an organization or if or stopped following a page, it would show up under the past memberships. Similar to the event listing, it's going to give you the details. So it's going to tell you up here the name of the department or the organization. It's going to give you the dates that you were a member and an opportunity to write a reflection. So that could be some details about your role within that organization or department, or some important things that you experienced or learned. You also have the listing of any positions that you held. So if you were an officer in a student organization, etc., and it will give you the dates, and again an opportunity to write and save a reflection. Again, if you're not really sure, if you don't remember after some time what that organization was, you can click the organization site button. And again, in a separate tab, it's going to open up that page for you so that you can refresh your memory about, oh yeah, that's right, I did follow that campus department page. Going back to our tab, you also have the opportunity to leave an organization through this page. Now, student organizations each have their own unique processes for membership. So if you are a member of a student organization and you decide that it's no longer an organization you wish to be a part of, you shouldn't just come in and click this button and assume that you've done everything that you need to do to leave that organization or cancel that membership. You definitely need to communicate with the officers, the advisor, or whoever's in charge to make sure that you're taking all the necessary steps. But when it's something like a campus department page, such as student life and engagement, if you've just been following us and you just, you find that you don't really look at our stuff that often, you can simply click leave organization and it'll take it off of your memberships. And then the next thing, again, we just keep going back up and clicking the photo to slide out our menu, is experiences. So this section is 100% self-reported. This is your opportunity to track a number of things that you experienced during your time at Austin Peay. And right here you're going to see the Add Experience button. When you click it, you're going to choose a category. So it might be a certification if you have completed CPR training or some other professional training that you need to keep track of. If you have received an honor or an award, and this does not have to be an honor and award from Austin Peay. Because it's self-reported, you're putting in all of the details. So it could be from any organization, any community group, etc., that you can have a place to put that and keep it for future use. Internships and campus employment, service and civic engagement experiences, and then study abroad experiences. Again, this is your opportunity to add self-reported experiences. Once you select the type, you're then going to be taken to a page where you can submit all of the details. Once you submit the details, it's going to show up over here in your list of experiences. So for example, if I click on the title, Plant the Campus Red, it's going to open up that page for me, and it's going to give me the details that I have added in about that experience, the description, who hosted it, the date, the time, and the number of hours that that took place. I can go back out to my experiences. I can take a look at this award. This is the name of the award, the description. With awards, you can affiliate an organization with it. You can add the date and you can add a reflection. You can even upload a file. So if you received some sort of paper certificate, or if there's a photo of you receiving the award, you can add that right here and it would save it for you. So all of these three sections combine to go onto, when we click back, your involvement transcript. And this is one of the best personal tools that PeayLink offers you as a student at Austin Peay. As you move through your time at Austin Peay, you may be applying for a number of different things: scholarships and awards, membership into certain student organizations. You may be applying for graduate school. This is a great way to track all of the co-curricular activities and experiences that you have and be able to pull them back up when the time is right to use this information on those applications and essays. This is also extremely helpful for when you are developing your resume, when you're ready to look for a job or again apply for grad school or any of those other opportunities. So what you'll see is that you do have the opportunity to save this as a PDF or print it, or save it and download it. You also have the option to change the layout a little bit. There's some adjustments that you can make. But what you end up getting is a list of first your involvements, where you can decide if you want to show the reflections in the service hours or not. It is just a list, so it gives you the title, it gives you the positions that you held and the dates through those positions. You can see here that you have the opportunity to hide. So if something is not relevant and you want to hide it for when you print or download this transcript, you can do that and you can go through each one of these. And then after all of the memberships, you get down to the events that you attended. And again, you've got the option to hide them. You also have the option to adjust the spacing. So what comes first, what's most important being at the top, most relevant being at the top of your list. And so you can go through, especially if you're like me and you have an extensive list, you may decide some of these are not relevant, but some of these are very important. And so you can make those choices. And then finally, you get down to those self-reported experiences, and it categorizes them based on the different categories that are available. So here's honors and awards, and here's the service and civic engagement that you saw just a minute ago. And so that's going to give you a document that you can simply print off and include or utilize as you're creating your other personal branding and marketing pieces. You'll notice at the bottom there is a note that this is not an official APSU transcript and includes self-reported experiences, because this is not your academic transcript. This is called your involvement transcript, also known as your co-curricular transcript, and it really is just a record of all the ways that you have been involved at Austin Peay, but it gives you great information to utilize as you get ready to move on to those bigger and better things. That's the end of our part 1 tutorial on the personal menu and tools section of the platform. Join me for part 2 as we continue on through the personal menu.